Introducing a whole new form of racing to the best online racing simulation in the world. This is Dirt Racing on iRacing.com. Race online at some of America's most legendary dirt tracks, including Eldora and Williams Grove. iRacing is the premier online racing game featuring NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, and now World of Outlaws, the leading sanctioning body for dirt racing. iRacing is easy to use and features a centralized ranking system to make sure you have the best experience at any skill level. With a massive inventory of high-precision laser scan tracks and cars with an unmatched dedication to quality and detail, iRacing gives you the most authentic online racing experience available. Thanks to iRacing's dynamic track system, developed specifically for dirt racing, tracks change over the course of a race, just like your favorite dirt track on a Friday or Saturday night. From a slick racing groove all the way up to the cushion, iRacing's dirt tracks deliver non-stop racing action. Partnered with the World of Outlaws, iRacing is your source for the most authentic dirt racing experience available, featuring 4 brand new tracks and 11 new cars, including street stocks, Legends cars, late models, NASCAR trucks, winged and non-winged sprint cars, with much more on the way. Join the Dirt Revolution on iRacing.com and start slinging mud today.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
Week number 9 in the Button Box Shop Super Series getting ready to go underway here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, a special night here this evening. The Lions International 100 in Iowa going to kick it off here in just a few moments. We got a lot coming up your way and a lot to talk about here tonight. Stay tuned right after the national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network this Thursday night. I am Dustin Caldwell, and tonight we have got a special broadcast for you. Week number 9 in the Button Box Shop Super Series. Christian Challoner still atop of the points. Teammate Adam Benefield, even though picking up the victory In Phoenix last week will find himself in second. Joe Schaefer Jr., Christian Peterson, and Matt Rolfe rounding out your top 5 coming into week number 9. Now tonight is a special night, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been paying attention to the Digital Force Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, you would have seen me post a video earlier this week asking for your generous donations, looking to max out at $150. They have a GoFundMe page. We're going to talk with Paul Fugit in just a moment. This year, Lions Clubs International celebrating over 100 years, started back in 1968, always answering the call to humanitarian need everywhere. And folks, tonight we have the link out there in the YouTube broadcast as well as out there on the Facebook page. Just asking you to make a generous donation, $1, $5, $10, whatever you feel comfortable with, helping these people out. And Paul Fugit will be in just a few moments here to talk about them and what they do and the great, great services they offer. We're going to play a special video, folks, with the Lions Club International. We're going to be right back, but stay tuned. We still got a lot of great racing just ahead. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, showing you that video tonight, celebrating over 100 years, Lions Club International, doing some great things for communities all across the country and similar across the world. And joining me now, Paul Fugit, representative here of the Lions Club International. And Paul, appreciate you joining us here tonight. What does it mean to you to be not only a member of this, but to advocate such a great cause and set up this GoFundMe page and looking to raise some funds to help those in need?
Well, Dustin, I just do it because I care. You know, I like to help people whenever I can, and I've always loved Lions. I've been in it since 2007, and it's just a great organization. And tonight we're hoping to raise some money for it, and hopefully everybody can give $1. As you saw in that ad, if you just give $1, that helps the measles shot. And, you know, all the way up to $6, which helps screen a kid. If you donate $20, that helps with someone with water in Africa, clean water. And, you know, if you donate more, that helps, you know, give up the cause more. And the good thing is 100% of your money tonight will go to Lions. LCIF, our foundation, has no administrative costs whatsoever, so 100% will go to the cause. We're also a 4-star charity navigator organization, so those are very hard to get, and we're proud of that rating, charity navigator.
Well, definitely glad to have you here tonight. And one of the guys here tonight, Matt Rolfe, obviously with the Sim Auto Racing Association administrator behind the scenes as much, but always loves to show his appreciation for people who love racing. And through that, his awesome design, his graphics that he does, is running a tribute car here tonight. And Matt, what does it mean to you to put on this paint scheme and go out there and try to pick up a win for the Lions International?
Yeah, I know. Me and you talk about every week about how thankful I am for the sponsors and stuff, the guys that come out and support this league, and it's got a little bit more meaning behind it for this Lions Club International 100, just because of it's supporting a foundation. All of our other sponsors are trying to help support us, and in this case, we're trying to help support Lions Club. So it's a big deal for us. I know we've been doing a lot of stuff this week. You've put out a video, and obviously we've got that GoFundMe page here that you've already talked about, and so it's a pretty cool deal just to be a part of this. Hopefully we put on a good show for it to begin with, but then hopefully we help raise some funds towards this foundation. It's for a good cause. I know you guys have already talked about it. Probably will talk about it a little bit more here tonight. But yeah, it's cool to run these colors on my car. Hopefully I can run decent with it. I've been pretty good here at Iowa, but I'm not sure what we got here tonight. So we'll have to find out and see. But it's always cool to help support a foundation like the Lions Club International.
Well, definitely appreciate having you both up here in the booth. Paul, we're going to be advocating it here tonight for the organization. Again, folks, out there in YouTube, we have a link as well as Facebook. There's a link to a GoFundMe page. We're trying to reach, and Paul's goal here tonight, $150. Just a $1 donation, $5, $6 donation max really is all they're looking for. Anything above is just uber generous, and really looking forward to that so they could help those people in need, not only here in our communities in the United States, but also families around the world. And Paul, we'll be back to talk with you after the race tonight. Just got to get your thoughts on Iowa. What is your thoughts racing here at this track? Do you like this track, or is this one of the tracks that we got talk about turns 3 and 4 here at this track? Is this one that you're kind of got your eyes open a little bit more for? And Paul appearing having a little bit of technical difficulties there with his mic. But I tell you what, we'll be back to get him after the races here tonight. Definitely going to look forward to that. Matt as well, we'll be back to talk a little bit about it. But let's take a look at the track information here tonight. Here at Iowa Speedway, pretty much 9/10 mile track, upwards past the 3/4 miles for those fraction-oriented folks out there. 67 degrees in the air, 64% humidity. The sky is clear. Beautiful, beautiful night with a 67-degree track temperature. You're going to see some great side-by-side racing here tonight at Iowa. While we talk about the sponsors of tonight, the Lions International Club or Lions International 100, we're going to pop up here, take a look at the Button Box Shop. That is your series sponsor, Charlie Kuzma, doing what he can out there for the simulation world to make things a little bit easier, makes custom button boxes. Check him out on Facebook. HydesPride.com, supplying a belt for one of the cleanest races out there, and also some additional products for the Fall Brawl, in definitely helping out some of the Hard Charger awards as well in the series. Dean Satellite Security, the Car Show, Area 52 Designs, Callaway Investments, Tundra Super Late Models, and JVM Racing, the sponsors here for your Thursday night series. And tonight it is about the Lions International 100. And again, we can't talk about it enough. We're going to be talking a little bit more about it. We're going to have that link up there, folks. Open up your pocketbook just a little bit. A couple bucks out there. And we'll be ready to go racing here in just a moment. Let you know your starting lineup. Got a Derek Holzhausen, once again, fast car out there tonight. His fast car last week in Phoenix ended up finishing 8th position, I believe. 8-car invert here tonight. And we should be about ready to go anytime now, and we'll be calling them in. We'll get you your starting lineup and ready to get this charitable race underway. It's going to be 100 laps here tonight at Iowa Speedway, folks. And again, appreciate you tuning into the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network, whether you're getting us out there on Twitch TV, YouTube, or even Facebook Live. However you're getting us, we do thank you for tuning in and always appreciate your viewership. And just a good note, shout out, folks, too, before we get to the starting lineup. We do have Ryan Eckstein cameras in the house tonight, so you're going to see some great, beautiful angles, wall cams, cranking up cams, as well as fireworks cams and a victory lane. So Ryan Eckstein really going out of the way to give us these great footage, so always giving him a shout out there as well. So looks like they are ready to go here tonight. Let's get down trackside and give you your starting lineup for the Lions International 100 here at Iowa Speedway. Here is what it looks like tonight. The number 96 of Justin Warner will be in the pole position with Logan Runyon to the outside. Joe Schaefer Jr., David Krikorian inside of row number 2. Rounding out your top 5 inside that third row is Tyler Hudson. He's going to have Challenger, your series points leader, to the outside. Back in row number 4, the 87 of Holzhausen is going to have Spearman to the outside. Brian Helm and Benefield, second in points, will round out row 5 and your top 10. Looking on back, we have Matt Rolfe, Wendell Stratton, Kevin Burris, Tyler Price, Christian Peterson, Dallas Pataska, Matt Cucker, Darrell Hamlin, Derek Robinson, Adam Maddox through 20, Jason Miller, Clay Snyder, Jason Tarasenko, Drew Krybeck, Garrett Conrath making his appearance here tonight, Jonathan Malwini out there in Phoenix last week makes a second appearance here tonight, Dalton Collins, Kyle Souza, Paul Fugit, our honorary man of the evening as well, and Jeremy Adams, 30 cars, and Bill Martin making an appearance and making it 31 here at Iowa. To get you down there by the cars as they're making their way around. So Justin Warner to bring us to the initial green tonight. Getting ready to take the lights off the pace car. One more lap remaining before we get this 100 lap race underway. Here we go as they make their way towards the backstretch out of turn number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Lions Club International, the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network, iRacing.com, Sim Auto Racing Association, and the Button Box Shop Super Series, I am Dustin Caldwell, and this 100-lap race set to get underway as they make their way into turn number 4. The pace car is going to be off into the pits, and we're ready to go here in Iowa. Pace car dives off. Warner on the gas. Here we go. Green flag flies. We're underway. Action into turns 3 and 4, and they are fighting all hard already, folks, as we go up to the cam to bring it to you. About a 4-pack action back there in second. Schaefer Jr. Warner really screaming away. Schaefer Jr. and Krikorian, going at it. The 0-1 back there as well. Tyler Hudson in the mix. Challenger, your series points leader. Up to the high side, is going to look underneath. Krikorian in 1. Some good, hard-fought battles already. And Brian Helm, the number 40 machine, that is a lap car, making a late start to the race. How about the side-by-side action through the front stretch here on lap number 4? Schaefer Jr. looking to the inside of Krikorian. Down to the apron in 3, coming up high in 4. Now through the front stretch. Challoner is going to clear him into 1. Christian Challoner, your series points leader, now up into 3rd. But I tell you what, folks, 5 laps into it, and look at this side-by-side racing. These drivers are going at it. Matt Rolfe almost in between some 3-wide action. Take a look at the pack battle back there. Holzhausen, your fast qualifier, back there in 9th after starting 8th on the grid. Yet again, facing a large car in for last week at Phoenix, it was 9. He had 8 this week. We'll see if the 87's got what it takes. Normally sets that car up for some long green flag runs, and right now, this car may come to life as we're 7, soon to be 7 laps deep into it. Wow, Matt Rolfe underneath lap traffic. Brian Helm down to the bottom of turns 3 and 4, fades it up to the wall in the front stretch. How about this? Newcomer Justin Warner. First 7 laps led tonight, and take a look at that lead. Pushing towards 9/10 of a second. Krikorian trying to shave some time off of it. Challoner now trying to dig on the 66 to battle for second. And he's going to get there side by side, and he's going to clear him in 1. Christian Challoner now into second position on lap number 9. The number 6 of Joe Schaefer Jr. rallying that car, looking to dig some ground and close the gap between him and Krikorian. Right behind him, though, you'll find the 82 of Adam Benefield, last week's winner in Phoenix. Just 2 cars in between him and his teammate, and whoa! Some contact off the wall. Wendell Stratton having a little bit of issues there, and now we're going to see the 54 of Dallas Pataska go by him, and Pataska last week at Phoenix looked really solid, and tonight he's working his way towards the top 5 already. Challoner now trying to run down that 96 up front. Warner can see him underneath. Here comes Challoner. 10 laps led, now 11 for Warner. Challoner looking to challenge him now out of turn number 2. Into the backstretch they go, and whoa! He had to dive underneath him, and he's going to pass him like he's standing still into 3. Christian Challoner, some issues with Warner. Oh, something must have happened. Flat tire or something up high. Warner has fallen back outside the top 5. Major issues with that car. He's trying to get down to the bottom. He's going to be nearly threaded. Wendell Stratton's going to have to go underneath him. There goes Holzhausen. Tough break there for the 96, who led the first 11 laps of this race. Still continuing to fall back as Matt Rolfe will go underneath him here into turn number 1 on lap 14. Christian Challoner, your race leader, Benefield, looking to do battle with the 6 of Joe Schaefer Jr. up here for the 3rd position slot. Holzhausen. We talk about it all the time. The longer it can stay green, this 87 gets faster and faster. Was back in 8th, fell back to 9th, now rallied back and is battling Pataska now for a top 5 slot. Holzhausen underneath. And Benefield is going to challenge Schaefer Jr. He's to the inside in turn 2. Through the backstretch, a good side-by-side battle. And Schaefer Jr. is going to carry it by a nose into the 3rd turn here on lap 16. First caution flag comes out, heading into the 17th lap of this race. And Logan Runyon There we see Kyle Souza with some heavy damage on the car. Let's go back and take a look. By the looks of it, he may come into lap traffic. Brian Helm, the 40 machine, might have been in the way of this. Ouch. There is the 99 of Garrett Conrath there involved. Let's go back. We'll dial it back just a little bit. And contact between Hamlin and Conrath. So it's going to be a spin out, and whoa, some heavy hits there up high. Brian Helm as well. Jeremy Adams got caught up in the mix. What appeared to be a racing incident really has taken its toll on some of these cars early on in this race. And a few cars are going to be sitting down on pit road. And again, folks, tonight, the Lions International 100, Lions Club's International 100 here at Iowa Speedway. Week number 9 in the Button Box Shop Super Series. A lot of great things this organization does, folks. And if you haven't done so already, check out the GoFundMe page. If you're looking on YouTube, we got it in the description as well out there on our Facebook page. Please, we ask you to donate $1 or a couple dollars, $5, $6. It's really the max that they're asking for. Anything else is just, again, I like to say it, uber generous. Trying to reach $150 tonight, helping a good cause, and I believe the last I saw there's $65 to the good here and reaching that goal. And what a dramatic race it has turned out to be so far, as we're now heading into lap 20 of this race. Christian Challenger now picking up 8 total laps led after Warner, who stormed out to the lead, nearly a second lead, looked really solid. Had a few issues, went up into the wall in turn 3 on heading towards lap number 12. And after that, Challenger just passed him almost as if he was standing still because of the damage that Warner ensued. And after that, Warner has fallen back. Still in it though, back in 23rd position. Not quite sure what the damage is there, folks. And again, a special shout out to Ryan Eckstein with these beautiful camera shots here at Iowa. Really showing great angles for a great race, helping a great cause. Lights come out the pace car on lap 21. It'll be the double 2 when we see the green. Challenger and Krikorian will be up front. Schaefer Jr. and Benefiel, your front 4. As the pace car takes him into turn number 3, we're ready to get back under green. The roar of the super late models ready to come back at it. They're eager to get on it. Challenger will now look to get on the throttle as the pace car dives for pit road. Here we go. Ready to get back under green. Green flag flies. run through the front stretch into turn number 1. Christian Challoner with a quarter-second lead over the 66 of Krikorian. Benefield challenging Schaefer Jr. in a good battle through the backstretch and will hold on to third. Schaefer Jr. is going to rally back, and now Dallas Pataska into the mix up to the high side. That 54 car right behind him, the fast qualifier in the night, Holzhausen, right in front of Matt Rolfe. Rolfe in front of Stratton, Stratton in front of Hudson, Hudson in front of Price, and that is your top 10. Coming back to green here on lap 24, and now working his way to the front, Benefield trying to reel in the 66 Exalta machine just ahead. Holzhausen looking to the inside of Pataska. Pataska's going to push up in 2, and now Holzhausen has a shot to the inside just as Benefield underneath Krikorian. In turn 3, we've seen the pass here tonight. Slide job works to perfection, and the 82 goes to second. Heading into lap 26, 1/4 of the Lions Club International 100 now complete here tonight. Looking back in the battle for 5th, Holzhausen to the inside of Pataska. Matt Rolfe in the Lions Club International car. Right there behind him, watching that side-by-side brawl in turns 1 and 2. And a little bit of bump off the wall. Wendell Stratton right behind Rolfe. Sees the wall out of 2 for the second time tonight. And now here he's done it. Holzhausen gets around Pataska and moves into 5th. Pataska not wanting to go down another position, trying to hold off the number 5 of Rolfe. Can the New Hampshire driver beat that 54? He's looking to the inside, and now Krikorian having some issues on the outside of that groove right there, the outside of Holzhausen. Out of 2 is going to see Schaefer Jr. go by, but Holzhausen has found some momentum. And as we jump back up front, we've seen it time and time again this series. Right here, your series points leader and your second in series points, Adam Benefield, Christian Challoner, 1-2 yet again. This was like this last week at Phoenix. And right now, Challoner half a second lead over the field. About a quarter of that with his teammate behind him. Caution flag comes out on lap 31. Not exactly sure here. Gonna back and follow. We're gonna follow Conrath here. Saw somebody go up into the wall, and there was a little bit of wreck avoidance here. We'll dial it back just a little bit for you. There's Christian Peterson and Clay Snyder just in front of the 99. And a couple of cars getting into it. Looks like the 45 there of Kevin Burris. Once again, we'll throw you the lovely replay graphic and show you exactly what happened. All the perks of being a one-man operation, folks. Here's Kevin Burris, going to come down right in front. Another vehicle there right in 1 and 2, and that Caterpillar 45 is going to see the wall have a little bit of left side damage. Maybe through the towing out on that tire. That tire looks pretty towed out right there. And Burris will see pit road. Here is a look at your race summary in the Lions Club International 100 here at Iowa. Challoner in front of the field, 22 laps led. One lead change from Warner to Challoner, 2 total cautions here in the first 34 laps of this race. Top 5 looks a little bit like this: Challoner, Benefiel, Schaefer Jr., Holzhausen, and Krikorian. Guys with names so long, not even our boxes can contain them. And for those of you who may be still teetering on the decision to donate, and again, Paul Fugit joining us earlier tonight in the race, letting us know that 100% of your donation will go to the Lions Clubs. No administrative costs are involved in this one, folks. I know that's a lot of concern out there for some people who have the heart to give, but always wonder how much of the money that they are giving actually goes to the cause they want to be able to provide funds to. And I can tell you right now, folks, 100% of your donation here tonight to Lions Club International will go to help those in need. And again, trying to reach that $150 goal, about $65 at the beginning of this race, they were there. $1 or $5, $6 really is all they're asking for. We could get 100 people to donate $1. Well, then we're that much better. We'll be in the good right there. Ready to get back underway here, heading towards lap number 37. We should see the green flag as the lights come off the Mustang iRacing pace car. Once again, One Up Motorsports up front. Challoner to the inside, Benefiel to the high side, Schaefer Jr. and Holzhausen, your front 4 ready to get back under the green. Here we go, pace car. Takes him into turn 3. It'll be 25 laps led for the 79. Your series points leader, here we go. Pace car will see pit road this time by, as they pass the Sunoco fuel sign, pace car dives in the pits. Challoner gets on the throttle, here we go. Green flag flies, we're back to the race. Between teammates into turns 1 and 2. Challoner is going to get out there. Benefiel's not quite going away. Holzhausen back in 3rd. Schaefer Jr. in 4th. Pataska, Krikorian, Rolf looking on, now single file. But what about the battle between the 2 teammates? These guys are both gunning for a championship. Benefiel coming off of a win at Phoenix last week, now looking to take over the race lead. And he does. We got another race leader. Adam Benefiel now takes over the race lead. fights back. What a battle for the race lead. Side-by-side action through the front stretch. Holzhausen looks on from third. What a battle into turn number 3. Holzhausen to the inside. May give momentum to the 79 of Challoner. Caution flag comes out. And back across the track, we see Dalton Collins with a little bit of issue. Let's go back and take a look. As we show you the replay here, folks. Dalton Collins involved in this incident. Not sure if he was the cause, but definitely was involved, and it looked like some heavy racing. Adam Maddox there, and you see Collins is going to go for a ride, a little spin around. Adam Maddox just ahead. We'll go back and take a look here with Maddox. Wendell Stratton and Maddox going at it. And there it was, just a little bit of a racing incident. Maddox. Go back and show it to you one more time, folks. And there it was. And Wendell Stratton is going to go for a heck of a ride up into the wall. A few other cars going to be consumed by this caution. So Christian Challoner still in front of the field, 31 laps led. Adam Benefield, though, able to get up and get 1 lap led. Gives us another lead change on the night. And here's a look at your race summary. Total of 3 cautions, 3 lead changes, 44 laps complete. Here's a look at your top 5. And again, folks, sponsors making it happen out there, the Button Box Shop, Super Series, HeightsPride.com, Dean Satellite and Security, The Car Show, Area 52 Designs, Callaway Investments, Tundra Super Late Models, JVM Racing in tonight, the Lions Club International sponsoring. And again, we've got the GoFundMe page. We've talked about it quite a bit here tonight. Can't say it enough. As always, folks, and you see there Matt Rolfe back there with the paint scheme honoring the Lions organization. Ready to get back green on lap 47. As the lights come off the pace car. Challenger, Benefield up front. Holzhausen, Schaefer Jr. in that second row. Here we go. Pace car dives for the pits. Here we go. Challenger, Benefield up front on the throttle. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. Through the front stretch into lap 48, Challenger still leads this race. Near three wide action coming out of turn number 2. Holzhausen, Schaefer Jr. side by side in the battle for third. Rolf battling side by side. Jason Miller back there. And again, we continue to watch the battle between Holzhausen and Schaefer Jr., which may fizzle a little bit. Whoa! Schaefer Jr. comes down to the bottom of the track, slows up. The 87 of Holzhausen now closes the gap. He's going to take a peek to the inside, heading into 1. Ty Spearman's got a beautiful new looking paint scheme on that 92 machine. He's going to look to the inside of Pataska. On the move now. Half of the race complete. We got the back half to go. Challenger running away with it. Half a second lead on teammate Adam Benefield. And again, we're seeing some great battling for position here, folks. Jumping back, Ty Spearman to the inside of Dallas Pataska. And now the 55 of Miller's going to look to the inside of Rolf. Pataska being slowed up by that 0-1 of Tyler Hudson. And they may just split him. Spearman underneath. Cannot shake loose the 54. What a battle between these two cars for 6th. Taking a look towards the front here, Holzhausen in third, Schaefer Jr. fourth, Kerkorian rounding out the top 5. There's Benefield in second, just ahead in the car, barely making it out of the screen. It's this guy right here, the 79 of Christian Challenger, your series points leader. Out by his lonesome. Guy has got to get a little bit depressed. Nobody really to race against right now. Watching a battle brew here between Miller and Rolf. Pataska now looking a little bit aggressive underneath Hudson as they go through 3 and 4 here on lap 56. Ty Spearman looking on, was trying to get around Pataska earlier. Miller underneath Rolf. Now moves into 9th. Rolf falls back to 10th. Caution flag comes out on lap 57. And Drew Krybeck having some issues there. Let's go back and take a look. And Drew Kryback, Clay Snyder, side-by-side action, and right there into 1 and 2. He's trying to dirt track it, snaps up into the wall, heavy hit, and he's finished off there. Ouch. Get that man some aspirin, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be a heck of a headache in the morning. Drew Kryback now down on pit road, and I think that may be all for the number 12 here tonight. So a lot of the racing incidents here tonight taking place in turns 1 and 2. Normally you would see more of the incidents happening in turns 3 and 4 because that sweeping third turn. A lot of guys getting low through 3 and fading it out of 4 into the front stretch tends to cause a little bit of bump and run. And more often than not, a lot more bump and a little less run. But tonight it's turns 1 and 2 is where we're seeing the caution flag come out the most. And for those of you just joining, let's bring up the race summary so that way you can take a look and see where we're at here tonight. Christian Challoner, your series points leader, 46, soon to be 47 laps led on the night. Teammate Adam Benefield to the outside. But we now have 59 laps completed in this race, 3 lead changes, 4 total cautions overall. Here's a look at your top 5. Challoner, Benefield, Holzhausen, Schaefer Jr., and Krikorian. And again tonight, folks, while we're under caution, we always got to talk about it. The Lions Club International doing a great thing out there. You saw the video earlier in the broadcast for those of you who were watching. Helping the humanitarian call across the world. Tonight, they're asking for your help. They're asking for a $1 donation, $2 donation, all the way up to $6 donations. They got a GoFundMe pages in the link of the YouTube video broadcast as well as out there in Facebook. So, folks, if you're feeling generous here tonight, 100% of your donation will go help the cause for the Lions Club International. There's no administrative cost. Paul Fugit will be in after the broadcast again to talk about them and the great things that these guys do. And this organization, that, again, they're celebrating over 100 years. Been around since 1968, folks. So it's definitely a long-running organization and helping the call. And I've seen some of the slides out there saying that they help in disaster relief, among other things as well out there, especially with vision needs. 30 million kids and people alike have had their vision saved because of the works of the Lions Club International. So week number 9, definitely a dramatic night here in Iowa. Though we still see the usual suspects up front at Benefield and Challoner. Holzhausen, though, having a little bit better luck tonight than he did 1 week ago at Phoenix. After that 9-car invert, at Phoenix really stifled his night. A little more caution heavy, but tonight he's got a little bit less track to work with. We'll see if he has what it takes to run down that 79, especially if this thing is going to stay green the rest of the way. Here we go. Lights are off the pace car as they head into turn number 1 on lap 62. The bigger question that poses here is anybody going to catch this 79 car? Benefield hangs with him. Can that Pontiac actually outperform that teammate of his who's been up front now for 49 laps? We'll find out. Ready to get back under the green on lap 63. The Mustang iRacing pace car takes him into the 3rd turn. Holzhausen, Schaefer Jr. back behind your front 2. Here we go. Past the Sunoco fuel sign. Pace car off into the pits. Here we go on the throttle. Challoner goes. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. A big caution flag comes out. And a major, major wreck right there in turn number 2. And Warner involved in this one, the guy who brought us to the initial green. Let's go back and take a look. And Logan Runyon is going to be involved, and whoa! That 96 machine went for a heck of a ride, side over side. Let's go back. We're going to have to bring this one back just a little bit. So here we are coming back to the green. Logan Runyon. Logan Runyon is going to get on the throttle. Near 3 wide action, a little bit of checkup there, heading into 1. And wow. Well, my friends, I'm just going to go out there on a limb and say, in the sim racing world, they have this nasty, nasty term that they like to use, especially at convenient times like this that we just seen in Warner. Heavy damage on that car. Take a look at that. Guy who brought us to the initial green. And a special shout out to Chuck Sweeting out there. Appreciate your $5 donation. Definitely helping a great cause here tonight. But Justin Warner brought us to the initial green here tonight. Led the first 11 laps of the race, and he's down on pit road. But the nasty terminology I was going to use, folks, is called a netcode bump. That's where the software and the actual cars vary. And they're, even though we see visually that they don't actually make contact, the software says, yep, they do. And around we see Logan Runyon go. So a lot of you guys out there may be watching, guys and gals alike, who race in iRacing and know that term, netcode bump. And that to me is what looked like what happened there between Runyon and the other driver. So a tough night there for the 87 of Derek Holzhausen, who is expecting some long green flag runs. Not seeing it here tonight. And again, this is our Crank It Up cam brought to you by Eckstein Cameras. Getting you up and intimately close with these cars as they make their way around the track. Christian Challenger, your series points leader into week number 9. With a margin of 3 points over teammate Adam Benefiel. That is how close these two are fighting. And we talked about it last week. They said they're going to race clean. They're going to give each other a good fight, and they don't want to take both options off the table at a championship for One Up Motorsports. But you got to wonder, getting down to these final weeks, just 2 more races after tonight, things are going to heat up between these two as they begin to definitely find the home stretch here and gunning for a championship. Lights off the pace car. We're ready to get back at it. Here we go. Pace car ready to bring us back to green on lap number 69. Past the Sunoco fuel sign again. Into the pits. Here we go. on the throttle. Challenger leads him. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. Through the front stretch into the lap number 70. Challenger with a quarter-second lead over teammate Adam Benefield. Side-by-side action, and now Tyler Hudson. How about that? Hello, Joe Schaefer Jr. A little bump to the back of the 6. Nearly got the 0-1 loose, and now he's going to try to the outside. Side-by-side action continues. Holzhausen down behind Schaefer Jr. Pataska up to the high side. Spearman in the mix as well. Schaefer Jr. now down to the inside of Krikorian. Pataska to the high side. One of the drivers here tonight that's been able to run the outside groove and stay competitive. How about that? How about Tyler Hudson on the outside? Just as the caution flag comes out, he may have stole second from Adam Benefield. And Tyler Price looking a little bit slow. Let's go back and take a look. And this may happen ahead of him. Nope, right there it is. Adam Maddox and Tyler Price going to have a little bit of discussions here. Let's go back just a little bit further. We'll bring in closer. Heavy front end damage on the 18 of Price. See, he's going to fade up the track there right in front of the 99. Watch what happens here in one. Right in front, comes down over Adam Maddox. There's a little bit of a bump. Then can't control it, spins right around. And that's going to bring out another caution flag here at Iowa. Price getting some damage worked out there on pit road. As they make their way out of turn number 4, 3/4 of this race will soon become complete. Again, folks, while we're under the yellow again, we're doing our best to get the word out there tonight. Got the GoFundMe page. Seen guys out there. Good fan out here, Chuck Sweeting, donating $5. Get out your checkbooks, debit cards, whatever. 100% of your donation here tonight on that GoFundMe page is going to help those in need. The Lions Club International celebrating over 100 years, helping, and we call it the humanitarian call. They're answering it by helping those in need all around the world. Paul Fugit out there tonight talking earlier on the broadcast, looking to raise $150 to the cause, and we're doing what we can here tonight to help him out in his efforts to reach his goal. Here is a look at the race summary. 76 complete. 3 lead changes, 6 total cautions on the night. And majority of those coming in turns 1 and 2, if not all. Top 5, Challenger, Benefield, Hudson, Krikorian, and Schaefer Jr. Again, we'll throw up the sponsors here for your Thursday night Button Box Shop Super Series. They're up on your screen. Lights off the pace car is going to be lap number 79 when we see that green flag. Challenger, Benefield up front. Hudson and Krikorian your front 4. Hudson thought he out-snuck that 82 to second when the yellow came out, but unfortunately, Benefield does get a spot back. Pace car will see pit road this time by. Here we go. It dies for pit road. Challenger, Benefield on the throttle. Here they come. Green flag flies. We're back to the race. Up top to the camera, now underneath, Tyler Hudson. Says, I may have got by you under the yellow. I'm going to try it under green inside of Adam Benefield down the backstretch here on lap number 80. Schaefer Jr. trying to shake loose the 54 of Pataska. A very strong outside running car here at Iowa. Laps winding down inside of 20. Remaining here in the race tonight. Tyler Hudson trying to run down Challenger. 0.4 of a second behind the 79, heading into lap 82. Jason Miller. For those of you who like a little insider knowledge, he is the mastermind behind Challenger and Benefield's car setup. They call him the master mechanic, and he tonight is back in 7th, right behind Joe Schaefer Jr. and in front of your fast qualifier, Derek Holzhausen. And a little bit of battling going on behind. Spearman trying to get around Rolf, was holding off Christian Peterson. How about the battle here between the 29? Just behind him is Tarasenko going at it with the Mawani. Snyder trying to sneak in, make some 3-wide action. Spearman to the inside of Peterson. Rolf just ahead. Matt Rolf running the Lions Club International 100 logo on the hood of his car tonight. Holzhausen and Miller make contact at 2. Holzhausen trying to dig his way to the front. Currently running 7th. Inside of Joe Schaefer Jr. Tyler Hudson now within a car length of Christian Challenger. Will somebody take down the Titan tonight? We'll find out as Tyler Hudson is trying to do it through 3 and 4 here in Iowa. Boy, they have pulled away from Benefield and Krikorian. Here goes Hudson to the inside of Challenger at 3, through 4, into the front stretch. Can that 0-1? That Ford outperformed the car just to the high side. And some side-by-side action battling for the race lead. Laps winding down. Into 89 they go. And Challenger feeling the pressure from Hudson. As they fire their cars out of turn number 4. The next time they cross this start-finish line, it'll be 10 laps remaining, and Challenger asserts a little dominance into 1 to hold on to that race lead. 77 laps led for that 79 car. Here we go. Into the front stretch. As they cross the start-finish line, 10 laps remain. Benefield still holding on to 3rd over Krikorian. Back in 5th, Pataska holding off Schaefer Jr. But the battle we just can't take our eyes off is this one right here between Challenger and Hudson. And any moment, Hudson may have saved a little bit and able to get around. He's going to take a look to the inside. Hudson right on the bumper of Challenger into 3 with 9 remaining. Eight laps now remain. Hudson with a little bit of touch to the apron. Does he have enough to edge out the 79? Or is Christian Challenger just too much? Into 1, they're going to be side by side. Tyler Hudson looking to make a move with 7 remaining. Forcing that 79 up the track to the inside. A battle for the race lead. 81 laps led by Challenger. Are we going to see a lead change this time by across the start-finish line? We may have got it. And we do, just as the caution flag comes out with 6 remaining. Things just got interesting here at Iowa. And again, Tyler Price involved in another caution. Heavy damage on that 18 car. Let's go back and take a look. I tell you what, folks, this caution may have turned the tides here tonight. Price, and a little bit of wiggle action there out of the 99 machine. Up into Tyler Price. Clay Snyder finishes him off there. The 99, though, Garrett Conrath, looking really loose. And look at the damage there. Conrath, not exactly sure what was going on with the car. Let's go back and take a look. We'll bring you down closer to the action, and they're going to see a little wiggle action here out of Conrath. Not sure if some issues going on with the car there late. That's what it was. He just got a little bit loose from the apron, and there you see it continue into the 3rd turn. He's going to go right up into the side of Tyler Price. And Price up into the wall. Just a tough break there. You can see the heavy damage there as we saw him earlier heading into pit road. So this is the question of the night. This guy, Tyler Hudson, just barely, and I mean barely, edged out Christian Challenger right at the line as that caution flag come out with 6 laps to go. We may see a 1-lap shootout. We may see one. Lights are still on. The lights have to come off the pace car the next time by if we're going to have a 1-lap shootout, folks. We will know in just a moment. If this race would happen to be over, it would be one of the least but yet so dramatic finishes that we have seen in the Button Box Shop Series this year so far. If the lights come off here, we got a 1-lap shootout. Hold your breath. And the lights stay on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it tonight. Tyler Hudson is going to come away with a victory in one of the most but yet least dramatic fashions here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network history. Just by a matter of inches, that nose crossing the start-finish line at a pivotal 6 laps to go, caution flag coming out on a car, that 79 of Christian Challenger, who had dominated for 81 laps tonight, will now go down in second position, and Tyler Hudson picks up the victory in the Lions Club International 100 here at Iowa Speedway. Wow. I say it each and every week, folks. You have got to tune in to watch this series because the drama just continues to unfold week after week. And after tonight, only 2 races remain. The 2 cars behind your race leader are 1 and 2 in the series points, and our teammates with a 3-point margin coming in tonight into week number 9. They now fall to this guy right here, Tyler Hudson, the 0-1, by a matter of inches here in Iowa. Though this one ends under yellow, what a dramatic finish. That Tyler Hudson in that Ford-powered 0-1 machine is gonna pick up victory. Wow. Here they come to the final lap. We're going to have some firework action for you. We got the X9 cameras on hand for that. As they cross, checkered flag in the air under the yellow. Tyler Hudson is officially your victor here tonight at Iowa. Fireworks ring out in the air. And Tyler Hudson. And a congratulatory bump there from Challenger. How about this 0-1 machine tonight? Wow. And again, a matter of inches means so much in racing. Like they always say, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. And tonight, this guy, the 0-1 of Tyler Hudson, wins by an inch. And a little victory lane burnout for you up front. And how about that? Tyler Hudson There he is. What a beautiful looking car. And right there, that shot right there explains it all. That much of that splitter in front of that car is what got him to victory lane here tonight. Wow. Let's take a look at the race summary real quick here, folks, as we're going to ramp things up with some interviews for you. Tyler Hudson does come away with the victory out of the 100-lap race for the Lions International 100. 4 lead changes tonight, 8 total cautions, and the most pivotal one tonight with 6 to go coming out, sealing the deal for the 0-1. Top 5, or we'll go ahead and bring up the top 10. Why not? There's the top 10 in your race results. We're going to wait for some drivers to make their way, get out of their machines here tonight, get you some driver interviews out of the top 3. Definitely can't wait to hear what Christian Challoner says about this, and especially Tyler Hudson, what he's got to say. And we'll have that for you just a moment here. And however you got us, whether it was out there on Twitch, whether it's YouTube or Facebook Live, as always, folks, do appreciate your viewership each and every night that you tune in to watch some great racing. And now we're going to go live with the third place finisher here tonight. Driver in the Pontiac machine. Done a solid job here tonight. He actually had a lap led. The 82 of Adam Benefield now joins me here tonight from One Up Motorsports. And Adam, watching your teammate Christian Challoner battle, and you battled quite a bit with him. A little bit more caution heavy probably than you liked. But tonight, One Up Motorsports takes second and third in an ever-going bout, which Tyler Hudson's not going to affect too much on the points. You guys finish in your battle with your teammate here for the series championship. Tell us what your thoughts are here at Iowa and what it means to take third in this race here tonight.
It was a good race. I felt like I had the better car. I'm gonna say that I did because I got damaged racing side by side with him. And I didn't realize that, I barely scraped it, but apparently it affects the car pretty bad. But no, I mean, we were even. We were on slightly different things, and I just felt like that I was rolling the top better, and I was able to carry momentum a little bit better with him running on the bottom. But just made a mistake and got into the wall. And then Tyler, actually, One Up Motorsports swept the top 3. Tyler Hudson is actually a part of One Up Motorsports, so that's a One Up Motorsports prepared car. So that's cool that we got top 3 tonight. But we got great restarts. Was able to hang with them. It's just the damage on the right front made the car tight over the long run. Tyler come up, he conserved his tires a little bit and came up, and I just pulled over to let him go, hoping that he would get in front of Christian and, somewhat kind of keep the points a little even, and that's what happened. But I've been giving him heck all night, saying ever since I got in the wall, told him that he pushed me up into the wall, so he's all worked up about it.
Well, one of the things I got to talk about when we talk about drama in this league, each and every Thursday night, we always find some sort of drama to talk about, and especially 3 points behind Challoner coming in. We talked about last week at Phoenix with your win at Phoenix that, you guys aren't going to push each other with, as far as damaging and a shot to take the 2 cars from a potential championship for the One Up Motorsports team. But you got to wonder, we got Irwindale next week, and in 2 weeks, the championship at Lanier. What is your thoughts as far as trying to maintain the composure to be competitive, but also knowing you're going up against a teammate?
I'll junk him in turn 1. It don't matter. No, I'm just playing. As long as one of us wins it, it really don't matter. We're still going to talk crap to each other. That's just the way me and Christian have done and all that. But when it comes down to it, we're going to race each other hard like we did tonight. I mean, what did we go, 5 laps side by side battling? We were putting it all out there on the line, freaking 40 laps into the race. So we're going to race each other hard, but we're going to do our best not to take it over to the edge to where we take each other out. Tonight was 100% my fault. I got tight, and I tried to get back to the throttle too soon, and I just got tight and pushed up into the wall. But you'll have that. You just gotta take what you can get. We've still got third here, and he got second, so we're still, we're controlling the races like we want to, and we're controlling the championship like we'd like to. So, but you never know. I mean, this league, man, it's been great. There's competition, crazy competition in this league, and I mean, just because we've been doing good so far doesn't mean like Schaefer or Matt or Ty Spearman. Ty Spearman, he's the next to Majeski. He's the the late model guru. They could bust out and just kill us. Tim Bills proved that earlier in the year. So we'll just do what we can and concentrate on one of us winning the championship.
Well, do you have any thanks or shout outs you want to give for your third place finish here tonight?
Yeah, man. Thanks to Christian Challoner for putting me in the walleye turn 2. Thanks to all the guys at One Up Motorsports. I haven't really been able to help out as much as I wanted to this week with family stuff going on, but thanks to them, they brought a good piece to the track. Roll Speed Dynamics, Matt for letting us come in here and run. All the guys in the league, it's a blast to race with them every single week, and the respect that's given is second to none. You for broadcasting races, and my buddy Cody Thompson. I'm looking forward. When is the throwback race? Lanier? Is that it?
That's the looking at the schedule. You caught me off guard here. Yes, it's the Throwback 200. The championship race will be a throwback race coming up on August 17th.
Yeah, my buddy Cody, he's got he worked us up something pretty special for that race, and we brought it out on Facebook, and he put it up in the forums for everybody to check out. So it's a sick ride. I think he did one heck of a job on it, and looking forward to bringing that bad boy to the racetrack.
Well, congratulations tonight, Adam, on your third place finish and just 2 races away from battling it out for a championship. So congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you next week out at Irwindale.
Thanks, bud.
There you have it, folks. Adam Benefiel coming in third tonight. We're going to move over to Christian Challoner now, the number 79, part of the One Up Motorsports teammate. And once again, battling with your teammate all night long. But this night, you actually edge him out, end up runner-up here by a matter of inches, Christian. Now, I know Adam mentioned that Tyler is part of One Up Motorsports, but he's not in contention like you and Adam for the series championship. But what are your thoughts on dominating a race, 81 laps here tonight up front, really, really dominant? Yeah, we had a little bit of cautions, but that final caution coming out cost you a chance at a victory here to pull away from teammate Adam Benefiel, and Tyler Hudson tonight comes away with a victory. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I was just talking to him about that. And we were saying, like, the whole time I was ahead, and then that one time I made a slight, I got to the gas too soon, and I think, like, sort of midway through 3, and I had to lift, and I could see he was going to have a run, and then as soon as we reached the line, the yellow came out, so I was like, I don't know, but it's really fun. It's always really tough to race against Tyler. He's like, I mean, all the guys on the team, they know that he's like the guy that, like, I've always struggled to beat. He's like the benchmark, so I kind of don't feel that bad losing to him. Maybe losing in that way, yeah, that sucked, but it was a really fun race. We had a little bit of an issue near the beginning of the race with me and Adam where it was really tight, and then off of 2, he got in the wall. I went back and checked it. There was space. I felt like there was room, but he was not too happy about that. So I feel bad about that because I don't want to do that, and especially not when it's a teammate. But yeah, it was a good race. Shame there was so many cautions, but yeah, a lot of fun.
Well, I have to ask the other side of the coin here. We talked with Adam, knowing that you got Irwindale next week, Lanier, the championship race in 2 weeks. You came in tonight, week number 9, just 3 points ahead of teammate Adam Benefiel. And now as things are winding down, how are you going to approach these final 2 weeks with the composure to know that, yes, you don't want to wreck your teammate or cause any wrecks that could take you both out of a championship win, but still racing up against a guy who's been very competitive, but yet a teammate?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough, especially with the way the points work in the series, where there's not a huge difference. There's only 2 points between finishing position, but then there's the bonuses for the leading lap, clean race, and the qualifying positions. So it's kind of you have to be close and you have to finish well. Otherwise, you're gonna take a huge hit in points. I think I worked out that I'm gonna have gained 4 points on him this week, so I think I'm back out to a 7-point lead. I have an okay-ish drop round from I think 2 rounds ago where I scored 94. So if I get one more good race at Irwindale, I could maybe make it so that he can't get enough points at Lanier to beat me. But I know it'll be a tough fight, and even if I do have a points advantage that's big enough going into Lanier, it'll still be a tough race. We'll still be going out there to try and win.
Well, do you have any additional thanks or shout-outs you want to give for your runner-up finish here tonight at Iowa?
A big thanks to Samuel Rash, Jason Miller. They worked on the set a lot, and Rash was on the box. He missed the cue. I think he made a mistake on his lap, and he scrubbed the wall, and that took both laps away from him. And then a big thanks to Adam running laps with us, Tyler racing with us, and our sponsors Hersingveld Engineering, Ion Allies Racing, and Night Fox Designs. Congratulations,
Christian Challoner, on your runner-up finish here tonight, continuing that hunt for a Button Box Shop Series championship.
Thank you.
All right, folks. Well, we're going to bring in the guy here tonight. Didn't take much to get victory here. You fought through the cautions. You worked your way up, Tyler. And tonight, just by a matter of inches, you edge out Christian Challoner right as the caution flag comes out, which would not bring us back to green. We end this one under yellow. What are your thoughts on getting victory here tonight at Iowa?
Yeah, that's it's cool to win one on the broadcast because I got the win at Myrtle Beach a couple weeks ago, and we weren't doing the broadcast. But yeah, I mean, Christian was really strong there. I fell way back to like 10th or 11th trying to save the tires, and it worked out. I was surprised. I wasn't sure if it was going to or not, but yeah, I mean that caution fell just at the right time. He overshot the corner just a little bit and had to breathe the throttle. And that nosed me ahead, and then the caution came out. I think if kept going there, he probably would have still had the position to have the momentum on the outside. I was more comfortable on the outside. I was a little tight on the bottom, but he knew that later and took the outside. And I don't know if I could have got him or not without the caution, but sure giving it all I had.
Well, that's one of the questions that will loom in the minds in the weeks to come. Would the 0-1 been able to edge out the 79? We don't know, but tonight you do actually make it there by a matter of inches just as that caution flag comes out. Is there any thanks or shout-outs you'd like to give for your victory tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank, Matt for putting on this league, you guys for broadcasting it, and Jason K. Miller for helping me out with the setup tonight. I ran his car at Myrtle Beach, too, and found victory lane there too. So the guy's on a roll in this series as far as building fast cars. He's one of the best in the business of sim racing as far as I'm concerned, with setting cars up. He does it for peak too and wins races and runs up front. So shout out to those guys. Appreciate it.
Well, we were going to bring in Paul Fugit here, a representative of the Lions Clubs International tonight, who are sponsoring this race in the charitable event that we held here at Iowa. And Paul, do you have any words you would like to say to Tyler Hudson, who took victory in this race tonight?
Yeah, congratulations, Tyler. I know you raced last year in one of the Lions races, and I know you had some bad luck, but tonight you edged him out there, so congrats. Thank you for coming, and congrats on your victory here at my home track of Iowa.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Thank you guys for what you do, and hopefully it raised some awareness. I know that last race, I think it was at Iowa that I ran, and yeah, it didn't work out like tonight, but fortunately it did tonight.
Well, congratulations, Tyler, on a job well done here tonight, picking up a victory in Iowa. And we hope to see you back here in some more races in the Button Box Shop Super Series.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
There you have it, folks. A interview with Tyler Hudson. And Paul, I tell you what a great night of racing. We had some donations, people chiming in out there on YouTube saying they donated to the cause here tonight. And I know you're trying to reach the $150 goal. And folks, if you haven't done so already, $1, $2, $5, $6. It's all they're asking for. Minimal donations here. 100% of your donations is going to help the cause of the Lions Club International, to help the humanitarian call. And Paul, you got to, this was a little bit of caution-heavy race than we probably would have liked to see, but even though it was like that, we still had some great battles under the green here tonight. A lot of good, clean racing with a lot of these drivers. Sheer cautions coming out tonight. Majority of them are going to be just sheer racing incidents, guys meeting in the middle in the turns, getting a little bit of push here, coming down on another, somebody pushing up into someone else. But you'll have that from time to time, and I was actually shocked myself to see it happen in turns 1 and 2 rather than 3 and 4, where we've seen it time and time again. But what are your thoughts here on tonight in the race, and your thoughts in it? And again, going to give you the floor here to talk about the Lions Club as well, to let people know and get the word out about what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for watching tonight, everybody for donating. So far, we're up to $80 donated, so we're a little over halfway there. If we can get to 150 tonight in the next couple of days, that'd be great. Like I said, 100% of your money will go to Lions Clubs International Foundation, and we're just a bunch of people trying to do the most good. And like I said, I'm glad the race went well. I'm happy with my finish. Finishing 16th there. I just hanged out in the back too long there and didn't have enough to get up front. But thank you for spreading the word, Dustin, and thank you everybody for coming out tonight.
Always a pleasure, Paul, and appreciate you coming in and appreciate the work that you guys do. It's always a pleasure to see that you guys are on the sponsorship docket every time we go into a new series with the Semi-Auto Racing Association, because I know that we're going to have a race where you guys are going to get out there and try to get some word and get some funding out to help people who are in need. So definitely appreciate that. We'll continue to spread the word here, Paul. But again, as always, pleasure to have you up here in the booth talking about it. And best of luck to you on reaching your goal and to continuing to do great with the Lions organization.
Yes, thank you, Dustin, and thank you everybody for coming, and everybody have a good night.
All right, folks, well, there you have it. Paul Fugit talking about the Lions organization again tonight for the Lions International 100 here at Iowa. Take a look at the result rundown here. Tyler Hudson picking up victory just by a margin of inches over the 79 of Christian Challenger. Adam Benefiel in third. Krikorian Pataska rounding out the top 5. Fast qualifier here tonight after the 8-car invert's going to finish 6th. The 87 of Derek Holzhausen. Jason Miller, the Mad Mechanic, he's going to finish 7th, who gave the Team 1-Up Motorsports the top 3 cars a setup. Matt Rolfe, who ran the distributing car to the Lions International, ran actually the logo on his hood here tonight, will finish 8th. Joe Schaefer Jr., Ty Spearman rounding out the top 10 as we look on back. Peterson, Tarasenko, Malwani, Maddox, Snyder, Fugit, Martin, Conrad, Price, and Hamlin through 20. Logan Runyon, Justin Warner, Robinson, Kryback, Burris, Helm, Stratton, Collins, Cucker, Souza through 30, and Jeremy Adams will finish shotgun on the field here tonight. And as we bring up the sponsors again, folks, great things these people do. And tonight, the Lions International Organization, the sponsor for the race here at Iowa. GoFundMe page is up there on the YouTube and Facebook pages. Please donate, folks. We're just asking for a minimal donation of $1. And again, haven't said it enough. I'll say it again. 100% of your donation goes to help the cause. That is going to do it for us here tonight, folks. As always, definitely appreciative of your viewership here on the Digital Forge Broadcasting Network. Whether you got us out there on Twitch TV, YouTube, or even Facebook Live, definitely appreciate you tuning in to watch the great racing action that took place each and every Thursday night. But folks, it is that time of the season. With it winding down, we're in August. Get out to your local short tracks, support your local short tracks, get to see some good homegrown racing out there, and definitely support your drivers. Find a favorite, support them each and every week. That's what I get out there and do, and love short track racing. But that will do it for us tonight. I am Dustin Caldwell saying thanks for tuning in, folks, and we'll see you next Thursday night. Good night, everybody.